Alright, welcome back to the Dick Butkus special. Hopefully this will be the last one we do. So let's just try to finish this painting within the next half hour, okay? Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to use a glove on this playing field turf. It's not turf, it's just grass, so I'm going to use some green, and I'm going to put light green over the top of it. But right now I'm just going to put this glove on because I don't want to wear my hand out. So let's just go ahead and see how it works. Going sideways now. Here we go. I'm just going to sit over here so you can watch. And this stuff, I don't know how, it's not really that good. It's old paint, but let's just go sideways with it right now. The playing field line is in here, and we'll come right up to the playing field, which is a horizontal line that we have to make between here. It has to be at an angle. It can't just be straight across because that's just like a picture or something. So it's a little higher over here. Get that paint booger off. Alright, so it's coming down this way, this way. Okay, so this is like the playing field line. And then it comes down like this. So you have to use your senses. You have to use all 5 of your senses. You have to feel. Okay, well there's the back. Okay, so there's people on the sidelines. So we're just going to make it look like on this side over here, we'll give this right here the line right there. And then, it's gone because this is the only part we got. I'll show you what I mean real quick. I'll just use my left thumb real quick, and I'll show you what I mean. This would be this is out of bounds right here. Okay? Can you see that? That's out of bounds. There's nothing over here. I got to change that color anyway. Okay, let's get back to business. And we're going to be getting this green out, my most hated color, unless it's going into my bank account. All right, touching there, touching over. Don't get it too much into the white. You're going to have a green painting. You have to have touch. You have to use your senses. You have to think, okay, well, I don't want to get over there too much or I'm going to get into the green. You got to color. If you're coloring, you just color the painting, okay? All right, obviously this is too green. You're going to have to get some lighter green. Here's a lighter green. This is like, did you see it just spit out into my hand? All right, let's see what this is about. Wow. There's my 2 colors that I needed. And it's got a little oil in it. It's not so dry, so. All right. Hate getting gray into the grass, but. So you take your hand and you just kind of butt up against it, make a nice even line, because we're going to go back over it with the white. It's really hard to oil paint and get everything perfect. So don't try to be perfect. The more you become perfect, the more you're failing, because this is like kickback stuff. You just want to create a atmosphere. I'm going to sit down over here, get out of your way, and put some of this green in here. All right, so let's see how it looks, that green and that green. Run it down the thumb line like that. Alright, I guess it'll have to work. This is the only greens I got. And I ain't playing anymore. I want to get out of this painting. So help me get out of this painting because I want to paint something else. I'm done. I've been on this painting for like 4 hours. It's straining me. 5 hours. Plus all the time it took me to find a picture that I wanted to paint. And the picture that I'm painting is like really tiny, so you know I'm not going to be able to get into this. All right, this hand could get a little bigger. All right, so what's this right here? Huh? What is this? Nothing. Pitiful. Keep putting grass in. Right now we work for a grass company. We got to get this grass in. And I mean all of it in. All of the whole painting. Everything's got to be green. Let's put everything green. We'll go back over stuff later, chisel in. But right now we just need to make everything green. Doesn't matter what color green it is, just make it green because grass has different colors on it when it's in the light. And this is no baby oil. There's no mineral oil. I don't add that anymore because that'll just destroy your painting. What'll destroy your painting is cheap paint. That's why I got all these globules over here. Oh man, let me come over here. All right, how about over here? Let's get this going. All right, we need a little shaping over here. All right, stay away from the yellow. Be careful. Sometimes you get painted and you get a little carried away. You have to watch where you're at all times. I'm just trying to stay out of the view. See, that's his waist, stomach. Okay, his pants leg. Let me just come down this pants leg real quick with this lime green. What is this? Oh, I don't even know. It's just like green grass or something. But it's still not even that good of green grass because you got to go sideways with it because you have to simulate turf, grass. And you have to do it with side strokes like this. You got to go back and forth, sideways. And try to stay out of the white and try to stay out of the yellow. It's a very touchy thing. You just have to be very careful, but you have to be fast. Put your boundary in first and then reach on it. As you're going back and forth, you just kind of touch it and go back and forth. Because you gotta paint every part of the canvas. You can't leave anything white because that would be against the rules of painting. All right, so we shape that up a little bit. Let's get back over here to the green grass of home of Dick Butkus, the monster of the Midway. Drafted in 1965, the Chicago Bears choose from the state of Illinois Richard Butkus. His name was Richard, so you know he's called him Dick. All right, so I got above where people are going to be going. See, there's going to be people here. I'm gonna be putting legs here. There's going to be legs. There's going to be some people here. There shouldn't be, but let me look at it from where you're at. Let me check it out from over here. That's a good playing field. That's not bad. Let's just get the rest of the grass in. Let's get this shaped in. Okay, that's his leg. You just kind of have to guess. You have to use your senses. You have to feel where his leg is and where his leg would be. You can't just, if you're going to paint, you have to use your imagination, which is stronger than any kind of knowledge that you'll ever get. All right, so here, let's just get this. I know it just narrows down. It has to turn into a weapon. His elbow is a weapon. I got to make his weapon. I got to make his other weapon. I gotta make his left-handed weapon. All right, so I got the Packer thing going. What a rival! Oh, the world's greatest rivalry, next to the Broncos, the Raiders. That's a rival. The Redskins and the Cowboys. That's a rivalry. Okay, so we're getting a sideways thing going on. This uniform here that I've messed up. And this is a blocking. He's actually blocking. But let me see if I can just make a arm motion. So I look more like an arm. I haven't gone over this shoulder yet because I got to drill in the 66. Let me see if I can't lighten this dark up a little bit. It's just too dark. You paint dark paintings. That's because we're in... Alright, well see, I'm using a rubber glove today because I've got a lot of hard work to do. And it's not just like painting. You have to put a glove on and just kind of spread it out with your hand. This glove will save your fingers too. But the reason why I'm painting like this is because it's so many... I got so many problems with this painting, and I need to get them taken care of real fast, and I don't feel like playing around anymore. So I'm putting a glove on because I'm basically ripping my hands on this stuff, trying to make it work. Why? Because I'm just like that. I'm a machine. I'm a machine that paints. And sometimes I paint so hard that I'll just rip apart my own machine just to paint. So that's why I got this glove on, just to so I don't rip my hands apart, and I can save them for detail later when I most need them for touch. All right, so I'm running out of green. It's probably better that we do dark green on the bottom. I'm trying to get this thing covered. I want to get all the canvas covered with paint because it's such a large canvas. We need to get every inch. Just squirt it onto the canvas if you have to. This old stuff I'm using right here, it's probably 2 years, 3 years old, but I needed this color today. So that's why I'm breaking it out. So I'm just like reusing it right now. But obviously it's become such a fight. Can you see me down here? Alright. Let's get up next to this pant leg. Get this thing sealed in. That way we can just come back over with the black. Remember, you go one way and then you come back in with the other color. If you get too much color, then you have to fade stuff out. You have to watch what you're doing all the time, because you got colors mixing and you don't want to be touching other oil. This whole painting is so wet. This is like probably the world's fastest oil painting in the world of its magnitude. But there's only one person that can paint this thing by hand. And that's me. That's alive, I think. Unless they want to come to my school. Unless I go to their school. Oh man, I want to go to their school. Teach me, because I'd like to learn. Because this ain't the 1600s. Guess back then I'd be working for like the Pope. But I wouldn't be painting no damn chapel in every... Paint the damn top of the chapel. I spend my whole life. How many years was he painting it? That's like me painting all those people up there. But I'm not going to spend like all of my life on it. Oh God, the glove broke. Oh, now I'm jacked. You just got to finish it. So you just got to keep putting out paint. Cover everything, the whole tapestry. Get the whole thing covered. Every little piece has got, you put paint on everything. Because you never know what somebody might do to frame it. They might want to wrap it, or they might just want to, you know, leave it the way it is. Just hang it like it is. People are, you know, really eccentric when it comes to artwork. That's why this paint, boy, this rubber glove like really lasted great. Yeah, and now my hands are green. All right, so I come up the uniform, getting rid of, all right, I'm molding. Oh man. Keeping the side stroke going. Oh, lightening up this dark green. All right, let's come down here and see if we can give it some definition. Remember, we can always go over it. This has got to be a bigger hand anyway. Got little hands, I got to make them bigger. Okay, so very careful about going down because you need the sideways. You have to stay sideways because you have to keep the turf going this way. So anything you do is got to go this way because you have to simulate grass. The same way over here. How are we doing over here? Can you see that? I'm not adding any baby oil or mineral oil. I'm just painting. But I got to get this stuff sideways, so let's try it again. And then we're going to have to go over it again with the green, light green stuff. Be very careful. You're just going up to the pad. You don't you have to have use your senses, your touch, to make sure you don't cross over that boundary which is in between the shapes that you have to keep the paint in between. So you always want to stay, because if not, you just have to go back over again. You're just making more work. Of course I want to get done with the painting, and I want to hurry up and do it. But I know that I have to pay attention to detail. If I don't pay attention to detail, then it'll just be another garbage painting. Not that I put out garbage paintings. Okay, so what's going on with this? All right, this is green. The stripe over here. Oh, green, white. So it goes green. Everything is green. All right, so I'm having problems with this paint, but I'll get it right here in a second. All right, so start at the belt, come down, get this green in. Sorry, I'm having such problems with this paint. I need a stick. Oh, just trying to make this stripe. Stay within your racing track, because it's like a racetrack, so you have to stay within it. All right, we'll come back to this because unless I can get a little tool here, let me see if I can open this thing up. All right, let's see here. Maybe I got a little bit more green. And I've got my gloves on because I hate green on my hands, brown or black, because it's so hard to get off. But I have to get this in. I have to get it painted while my hands are messy, or I have to do it again. If I don't do it now, then I'll be getting my hands dirty later. And you're saying, you got enough paint on your hands, but I don't, because what I got on my hands is lime green. I don't feel like cleaning my hands because it's so bad. Okay. I should be able to do this with this glove. Never paint with a glove, only unless you got to spread a lot of paint. All right, let's try this. All right, there we go. All right, we're getting down to the bottom here. All right, I got to do this left a little bit more. This is terrible. This paint is so horrible. Oh, I don't even know what kind it is. Even if I try to replace it, I won't even know what kind it is because they have so many different colors. All right, so now let's just go with what we got. I'm tired of playing. All right, so jersey, get in there. Let's go up here and get these pads too, going across. Just throw your hand in there and just wipe it all off because, hell man, we need to get to the next. We need to get to the Lombardi Trophy. All right, how we doing there? A little bit thick, huh? Maybe a roll on his neck. Sorry for wasting all that time with this paint. I'm going to take this thing off and just the paint. I'm hurting because I just really don't have paint. But look, hand painting with plastic. So I guess that ain't so hand painting, is it? Well, I'm not going to put green paint onto my soap. My soap is green, so let's just go ahead and see if we can get all this stuff off. All right, so that means we've got to make a boundary line here. I'm just going to guess with this for right now because we have to go back over and we have to detail every little thing because it's such a wonderful thing to paint Dick Butkus that I'm not going to leave it being bullshitty. Because I respect the man, love the man, probably was like my idol. Probably in high school. Alright, so now I'm using the rag. See how I'm using the rag now? It's because there's so much paint on the painting that I can't use my fingers anymore. I have to use the rag and take paint off. Like right here, that's got to be white. We have to get white. It's a good thing that my hand is clean so I can put that white on, which is going to be a pleasure. I'm actually cleaning up the painting. Watch this. I'm going to take this on my cleanest finger and I'm going to wipe this out. Oh, it's so wonderful. I got a lot of problems still left on this helmet. I don't feel like dealing with them right now. Especially the ones that come this way. This has all got to be whited out right here. Because this helmet is round and it's like, it comes down and it's all bent. Nobody has a bent helmet, except for me. Because when I hit you, oh my, let's see what we got here. All right, let's cover this up. Get a little thumb in there. Man. Oh, we got to do work on the C. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's just kind of go back to the back. Jack. Like that. And then come back to the front. And help it out a little bit. It's getting better. We're working on it. We're trying to make it. We're trying to make it the way it's supposed to look. But you have to do it at an angle. You have to always watch your angle. See, his head's turned, so the icon has to be turned. Did I say that right? Icon? Iconic world that we live in. Alright, so we've got some problems up here. We're getting closer though to overlapping. Running out of paint. Critical. I'm in like critical how much paint I've got left. I've got to make some serious choices here before I am broke. and I will sell this painting for nothing. That's how sick I am. Alright, so he's crazy and we know it. Okay, my pinky is the last thing that's left. So I'm just going to save my pinky for last. Come in here and shape his face. See that? See what I'm doing? I'm just kind of using touch and my senses, because I have to be very careful. You have to be very touchy. You can't be coming in here like an elephant or a bull rhino, because you'll never get anything painted. You have to have touch. Touch, touch, touch. A touch too much. So we got that, and we got the thumb. Let's see if we can just scrape up a little bit here. How's that look, huh? Digging it? You feeling it? I am. Except for down here, this is weak. This helmet is way weak. Has to be a round helmet. I think I fixed it a little bit. But we'll let it slide for right now. Let me just kind of burn this white on my hands. Alright, alright. Yeah, let's get this white going over here. Lighten it up a little bit, you know. We got too much dark, and I want it to kind of blend in a little bit more than it is. This side over here is okay. I can't really do anything over here except for over here. But I need dark over here by these pads too, so let's throw in some dark now, right in here, which would be the sidelines. So let's do the background. I got purple here. I haven't even put the purple in. This is going to be crazy here. Purple. Oh no, you just put purple in? Oh man, you just ruined this painting. You just put purple in my painting? Are you sick? Yes, because only on this side. Because remember we talked about purple being like, purple's like purple majesty. It's a shade color. Okay? Alright, so we're just going to live with this for a second. I know it's sick and inhumane, but that's how we're doing it right now. Just a little bit of purple, and then we can white out, purple out. We're having a purple out right now. I have to use this color. Purple, the Vikings. Just in case the Vikings want to play Dick Butkus. We'll play too. Dick Butkus doesn't care where he plays. Doesn't matter. Alright, so let's just do that. And we'll get a little bit of this in here. Just a tad. Don't do any more. You're tearing it up. Of course. Alright, how we doing right there? Is that good? Is that better? Is that better? The best. Alright, okay, now let me see what we got going here. Bingo, bango, bingo. Let's go over here with the purple. Wow! Oh, it's terrible. I have to come back and splot over this. See, black and blue and purple. Black gives way to blue. And blue gives way to pink. Just another artist. I'm just another artist out here trying to make a buck. But I don't care. I just want the painting to look right. Sick sucker. Okay, so we got purple over here, blue. We'll come back and put some faces in later. Let me see how it looks. Like a flower garden. Does it stand out? You know what we need? We need black. Oh! Are you kidding me? You're gonna just tear up the painting. I think I should just black it out. Not brown. If you mix black with colors, real poppingly, like this. Okay, we'll mix those in. And we'll mix those in. Okay, with this purple. Purple. Okay, purple. Okay, now we're getting into some purple. Okay, so that's good. That's good, that's good. Purple goes here. Down, of course. This is like a hammer. This will hammer your head. Alright, let's go over here and put some dark in. Okay, come down. Alright, it's a little messed up. I gotta go back over with my green machine. Green machine, green machine. Green machine, green machine. Okay, now let's do some yellow on top of the pink. Like this. I mean, let's really get it funky. Let's get funky with my yellow. Now let me get some orange. Let me get Tasmanian orange. Yeah, Tasmanian orange. That's what I need. Tasmanian orange. Coming out of this side. Alright. Get away from this. Easy, easy, easy. With the ferocity. Man, let me hurry up and get down the field. Alright. I guess it ain't so Lambo-ish anymore, huh? All of a sudden I've gone crazy on you, huh? That's the way it is. Because this is art. And all I need is this thing to be great. I need it to be really, really great. And I mean it. I need it to fly. I need it to fly. Like somebody you ain't never seen. Here, get it going. How's that look? Spread on the curve. Getting ready to hit the hammer down. Okay, his hands are too small. Alright, I've got to wash my hands before I tear up the painting anymore. Remember, we're going to go over the fans again and again and again because we play so many games. And sometimes we're here, we're there. But always make sure that you wash this stuff off in your hands and just squeeze it off. Oh, so we just added a whole, this whole painting is so wet. And I still haven't even got, I should put these black numbers in, but I'm not going to do that till later. There's so much stuff I want to do. I'm actually going to put a little black in here because I know he only wore white belts, and I'm going to make a black belt. He's going to be a black belt in football. All right, let me take a little break, y'all. Hold tight.